Mario, thank you. And some restaurants are returning to curbside and to-go orders only because of the surge of new cases. The governor allowed restaurants to reopen along with most other businesses as part of his phased reopening strategy. And now the governor says he's pausing the plan because of the COVID spike. Brittany Jeffers is live in Conroe. Brittany, most businesses have already reopened, so will this order from the governor have any impact?
Well, at this point, it doesn't appear that this is going to impact any of the businesses that have already opened up in limited capacity, but still, it doesn't look like they will be lessening restrictions anytime soon. Since May, businesses in Texas have slowly reopened their doors. The state currently in phase 3, with restaurants operating at 75% of normal capacity and other businesses up to 50%. But today, Governor Abbott hit the pause button on any additional reopening phases, citing increases in positive COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations, adding, quote, "The last thing we want to do as a state is to go backwards and close down businesses." Montgomery County Judge Mark Keogh says he believes it was a measured decision on the governor's part, and he supports it.
As it relates to the reopening, as much as I hate to see it, but we have to do what is necessary to protect our people.
The governor implored Texans to slow the spread by wearing masks, washing their hands, and social distancing. But Dr. Peter Hotez with Baylor College of Medicine says that might not be enough.
That kind of just keeps the status quo going. I'm not sure that's really going to make a big impact on the rise. And therefore, I see practically that it's inevitable that we're going to have to take steps to dial this back.
The governor says the pause will help Texas to corral the spread until we can enter the next phase of reopening. But we don't know what that will look like. I reached out to the governor's office for clarification on the order, and we've not received a response. So if you look at the governor's executive order that he first released, there was not a date on the next phase of reopening past June 19th. So when we reached out, I did ask about that, if we could try to get some more clarification on what this will mean or any possible dates moving forward. But again, we've not yet heard back. Reporting live here in Conroe, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC, Channel 2 News.